This week on Cars and Things Restos, we're starting to do some Summernats prep. Welcome to Summernats 35! Welcome to Summernats 36! Welcome back to Cars and Things Restos. Okay, what have we got for a date? It is the 12th of December, and I'm going to start getting into the Summernats pet, even though we've been doing it for quite a while now, but this is getting stuck right into it. Let's show you what we're doing. This here, as I've said, we've got to get it tuned. Still got to get it tuned. Talked to Scotty on Tuesday, I think it was. He's got all the gear back for the dyno. He wanted to give it a test. He's going to give me a ring. We'll probably do it next week. Cutting it fine. This boot has to be all painted in here. We want to paint it all black in there. Not sure whether he wants to carpet it at all, but at least clean that up. That's going to get put aside for now. This thing here, still happening. We've got to get the tail shaft done. Got to get it shortened 40mm, and it's coming back out. We're pulling it back out so we can paint the whole lot gloss black. We're going to paint the calipers as well. That will probably happen this weekend, hopefully. Mako, just as you saw last week, we got all the paint, the bonnet all painted. So I've just been sitting that out every day in the sun. Just getting it, letting it cure, because we've only got 3 weeks, haven't we, I think, to Summernats. So hopefully we can get it dry enough so we can polish it. It's going to have to be what it is. So probably the Monday before Summernats, we'll probably polish the bonnet on it, but get the rest of it all up and going and done. So this is running, it's fine. I've just got a few things I'm getting for it. Getting the Brock eyebrows or whatever you call it, go around here. They're on their way. Hopefully they'll be here. See how we go. All right, what else? Trailers. Our trailer, or the other trailer, the good trailer, is right to go. Don't have to worry about that. I will check it over. This one here, we're going to modify it. We're going to drop this bar here right down to about there, because I know when I put Mako on here, there's like friggin' an inch gap, and if your suspension's bouncing up and down, it's going to hit the spoiler on that. So I want to bring that right down to about here. I'm going to pull the spare wheel retainer off and put it on the side or somewhere, and I've got a winch. I've got an electric winch to go on there, so I'm going to put that on there. So that's what I'm going to do with this thing, to make it a little bit easier, and probably put some more tie down points on it too, further forward in here somewhere. Up here I'll put them so we can tie the cars from, instead of pulling them from here, they're a prick to get to when you're under the car. So if we can pull the straps right through to about here, I might put some rod through there or something. Anyway, I'll work it out. I'll show you as we go. And that's a bit about it. Yeah, so that's got to get dynoed. Fuel tank's got to come out of it. Probably could have done that, but haven't. The intake's got to come off it. I'm going to take the intake off it because he wants me to paint it the same colour as that. So I'll do all that as soon as we get it back from Scotty's. We do have a new piece coming for here. Scotty's at Customise My Ride is fabbing up a new one. He's making new ones, complete ones that go right along here. I'll show you when we get it. I don't know if it's going to get here by Summernats. I hope so. It all comes down to freight or postage. It's just shocking. I don't understand Australia Post. They know it's going to be the busiest time of the year, but they don't want to put any more, contractors on or staff on to run this time of year. Come on, get on board, guys. It is what it is. I'm going to get stuck into this. So I spent all morning mucking around with this. Move this the jockey wheel up out of the way of our guard. The guard comes across here. Before this, you could hardly wind it up and down. So we've done that. Bolted the winch on through the big main beam, and I've just put another support beam behind it to bolt it on, and just go through there like that. That's no worries. I've got to make up some mounts. I'm thinking about just getting a couple of U-bolts like this and stitching them straight there on the sides, so we can just pull from back there, maybe pull it down a bit like that. So might that make it easier. Now drop this bar down, cut it off and drop that right down. So all you need to do now, that's just to say you come up here, you drive the car up and you'll nudge up against that before you touch that. That is exactly the right height for the bottom of that. So if you bounce it, it would touch on there, but I don't think you'd bring the wheels right up to here. You'd probably bring them to about here and just have the front here, right about there, the bumper, which is enough over the wheels. So that's all good for now. I'm going to go in and get some Gal paint so I can give it a spray, make it look half decent, and I want to put the spare wheel back here somewhere. I'm thinking just mount it up on the side, see if that will work. I'll tack it on there and see what it looks like. I think anyway, Summernats prep happening, getting there, plenty to do. Alright, keep knocking it out. Righty. Trailer is completed. I've got my cable to run from there to there. That'll work. So that misses everything. That's fine. Winch works. I've already tried the winch head. I better not leave that up there. Put that there. Only thing I'm a bit worried about is whether this will tear. I might have to double it up or something around there. So that's all good, and we've put the spare wheel on the back here. That's all well done and bolted up all right. So it's got it just touching under there, that's okay, but it pulls up hard up against here so it doesn't flex and carry on. Okay, this one's done. On to the next one. So we've got our rubber headlight eyebrows, if you want to call them that. I think that's what they're called. It's probably on the bag somewhere, wherever the bag was. Here it is here. Headlight filler, that's what they call them. So got a couple of those. So just give those a clean up around here, and that will go in. Sorry, I'll sort of put it in there and give you a bit of an idea. That will go in there like that and fill all that up. Just got some super glue gel. I'll run some super glue gel down the inside and stick them on there and see how it looks. Okay, there's one in. And I might need to go and get another tube to do the second one. Didn't think they'd use that much, but that's all stuck on there. That's looking pretty sweet. Look pretty good once the bonnet's on as well. All good. Right, guys, bit more Summernats prep, and this one is, apart from this needs a good clean before we go, I got a throttle controller for it. So I'm going to whack this in and see how it works. Just give it a bit more throttle response when we're towing and all that sort of stuff, and just take a little bit of lag out of it. That's what it's supposed to do. Takes a bit of lag out of it, especially when you're going around the roundabouts in them. You have to second guess yourself when you go to take off, but it's got plenty of grunt up top. She's the big one. She's a 580, so you don't have to worry about power. It's got plenty of power. It's got a little bit of lag in it, which I want to see if I want to get rid of. Going to try it out anyway, so let's put this in. Alrighty guys, there it is, all fitted up. I just got it on the auto mode so it'll learn the way I drive. It was pretty easy to fit. It was just unclip the throttle pedal and plug it in and run the wire and stick it up there. And mate, straight away you don't even have to, you just breathe on the throttle and it just wants to take off. So it's definitely works, there's no doubt about that. We'll have to wait and see how we go, but my biggest concern was at roundabouts when you wanted to take off and there was that split second of a hesitation. It was just pain in the fucking ass. And if someone was coming and you wanted to go, you sort of hesitated. Well, you didn't hesitate, he hesitated for you, and yeah, scared you a bit. Anyway, good thing I reckon. There's one more job done. Righty, a bit more Summernats prep. Just loaded the Z up, give it a tub, tied her on, fitting on the trailer. Actually, it fits on nice, but it's, if you can see, that's right on the edge of that wood. So what we're thinking about doing is putting a bit of something across here so the tyre heats up against it. We'll just tech screw it in, a bit of RHS or something straight across there so it can be removed. So you know when you come up, the tyre hits that and that's far enough forward. We've got plenty of room under there. Look at that, ain't gonna make it smash on that anymore. So it's plenty far enough forward, and it's sitting perfect at the back here. Look at that, fitting on the trailer really nice, and we've got plenty of weight forward. Should be good. So trailer mods have come up sweet. Pretty happy with that. Anyway, back to it. Zed, we're going over tomorrow to get this on the dyno. I'll do a different video for that. This is just our Summernats prep video. So plus I'm going to put it up tonight. So it's Tuesday, so we'll get that up for you. We'll get this over to Scotty tomorrow. Get this tuned up and get it running sweet and see how we go. Hopefully that'll be next week's video. We'll see what happens. Alrighty, we'll keep smashing it out. Got to get the big beast out. We're going to put it over where the Z was, because when Trev gets out here, we're going to pull that diff out and we're going to go and get it painted. So I'm just going to let this old girl warm up, then I'll move it out of the way. Woohoo! Sounds tough. Wish we were taking this. But anyway,